because it lasts for like 2 weeks.
Yep. You're just like all frustrated about it. It's like, I just paid you and you didn't cut my hair the way I wanted it.
The funny thing is you have to tip them too, because you can't be like a dick and not tip them. It's just like, customarily speaking, you have to tip the person. So it sucks.
It's very true.
Not good $2 or $3 going to waste. Anyways, guys, welcome to game number 5. It looks like it's begun already. So we've got SlayerS.GanZi as Red Terran down here. Shattered Temple will be the map. Overlord will make its way directly over to the Terran base. We'll see if Sheth pulls that Overlord away, which most Zergs will do with such an early scout. And Sheth is up here at the 12.
Indeed. Sheth asking him if he played Brood War. And it seems like they were discussing some of the lag issues there early on in the game. GanZi obviously not happy about it.
Well, Sheth probably not happy about it because he did lose that last game.
Yeah.
GanZi taking the double W now as he's tied
I
up the
think
series.
Sheth actually has the good end of the stick here.
Oh, because they're playing on North America.
Yeah, GanZi definitely got the short end of the stick.
Very true, very true. Well, it looks like Sheth here asking if he played IC Cup. GanZi saying he used to play, I think, but not so much anymore. Why no IC Cup SC2? Somebody's going to have to ask the IC Cup guys about that.
Gonna have to ask Blizzard about that. Has nothing to do with the IC Cup guys. They couldn't even do it if they want to. Blizzard hasn't even released any form of LAN support for the game. So retarded.
Well, it is a business.
It is a business indeed, but it just doesn't make any sense.
Here comes the hatchery going down for Sheth as he grabs his 15 hatch. Timely fashion. And we'll probably see a pull coming up after that. Barracks on the way right now. Wow, they're really discussing the LAN here in StarCraft 2. You know, if they had LAN latency, they could really reduce the lag across regions.
Yeah.
It would be easily half the ping you get from region-to-region servers.
GanZi actually has some impressive English. He's conversing with Sheth.
Reacion.
Well, I mean...
This is probably a typo.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I mean, he is conversing with Sheth about various issues related to the game.
Sheth, spent...
Sheth 15 hatching?
Yeah, he did. He spent a little bit of time in Korea. You'd think he'd know a very minuscule amount of Korean at the very least. But he's always a nice guy, keeping up the conversation, having a good time with his opponent. And,
it's all a ploy, I tell you.
Yeah, he's actually going to totally cheese...
Sheth is actually a serial killer that just plays this whole persona as an online professional
He's actually
gamer.
a serial killer, yeah.
Nobody knows. He's actually he's a serial killer.
Well, people say that serial killers, they usually put on a very good portrayal of their alternate egos.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting indeed.
Not saying that Sheth is one. At least I'm not. Pain User is the one who's accusing here.
I'm not accusing anybody of anything.
Marine is actually the murderer. He's a serial killer.
Two
Look what Terrans do.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go in there for that. He probably could have killed a drone.
Start his killing spree with 1 Marine and 2 Marines.
Monster.
Domination.
Kill.
Godlike.
Annihilation.
I should say that for every Marine when he gets a kill. three drones go down. The Terran gets 3 drones. It's like killing spree.
That would actually be kind of funny.
10 kills. Holy
Han announcer pack.
Yeah. Well, that's actually the Dota announcer,
yeah,
right?
It was, originally it was Quake.
Oh, look at that. GanZi pulling his mule away at the last second so that, the mule on the last trip is wasted because the mule dies in the middle of the last trip and it's wasted 50 minerals forever. So he decided to pull it away.
Interesting.
Very on top of things here.
I don't see why there's any benefit to pulling that away or why that would mean he was
So
on
you
top
don't
of
permanently lose that 50 minerals that the mule would have recovered. I think it's like 30 something.
Wait, I don't understand though. What?
Okay, so the mule makes a trip, and on the last trip, it always dies before it can return that patch of resources. So it's gone forever. The money is lost. So if you prevent the mule from mining that patch, then you don't lose that.
Okay, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
It's super micro intensive though. You
That's
gotta be
awesome,
like
though.
on point with your mules.
Well, you got to be also counting how many trips your mules have made.
No, actually, you look at the timer on the mule, and then
that
you
works
realize
too.
it's about to die.
That works too.
Yes, I taught pings or something. I'm Terran.
Indeed, you did. Indeed, you did.
All right, man. What do you think's gonna happen? Lay down the knowledge bombs.
I don't know, man. We'll have to see here. It looks like GanZi's going to play a straightforward game this time around. He's going pretty heavy with the bio. This looks like the build we saw out of him in Game 1, where he just had the single tech lab, And now he's got the 2 additional Raxes, but he's just pumping Marines and Marauders thus far. And I don't know how I feel about this. And Combat Shield first once again, but at least this time he's not waiting until the 14-minute mark to get Stim. Sheth might be able to get in here and pick off some Mules, or perhaps do some damage. No,
I don't know. That's pretty healthy Marine pack right there. And even though they don't have upgrades, not a single one. I mean, they're pretty balled together. They can hold down the fort for a while. Sheth also doesn't really have upgrades. He's actually droning up really hard right now as he gets his Baneling Nest and the Macro Hatchery. Would not surprise me to see him grab the gold pretty soon, too.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to work down those rocks and try and take a quick gold, but
wow,
we do have a very early push here coming from GanZi. He does deny 1 creep tumor. He does have Combat Shield and the 2 Marauders, and he's just going for it. Oh my goodness.
This is so risky. Why?
Does Sheth have enough? Sheth's still working on the rocks. He hasn't reacted yet. Could be in a lot of trouble here. He's not paying attention.
God.
I don't know what Sheth's thinking. He's going to lose all the drones at his natural.
God.
Oh my goodness, great positioning here for GanZi. He's really just tucked in there, gonna kill a lot of Zerglings, and oh my god, getting an even better position between those 2 extractors. Really getting his money's worth out of that push.
Look at what Sheth is doing, though. He's droning up. He didn't build any attacking units throughout that entire engagement. So you know what? Actually, while he lost some drones, let's see how many he lost. He lost 14.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
At the 8-minute mark, or 9-minute mark, that's a lot.
But he didn't build a single attacking Zergling. He's not going to have any wasted attacking units in the middle of the field right now like most Zergs would have.
I mean, yeah, that's smart by him, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he just took a huge blow.
Indeed.
And he was way down on supply by 20 right there. GanZi, let's see how he's macroing out of this. Is he going to go? Okay, so there's the 3rd CC right there. That completes the wall. He's got the bunker up. He's added the factory. 2 more engineering bays coming. So GanZi really just going into high gear macro mode here. Going to try and play this out straight up. Getting tanks as well. And got siege mode coming. Stim coming this time around. Going to get those 1-1 upgrades going. I really like GanZi's follow-up here. And I think he's just looking great in this game right now. It's going to be really tough for Sheth to get back into this. Especially since, you know, GanZi took that really early 3rd and just now getting his starport. Sheth's yet to even start his hatchery at the gold, so...
Well, one thing that Sheth does really well is he drones up like a mother father. And he is going to have a lot of drones here. 52 drones. He's about to surpass the Terran economy pretty quickly as he gets his upgrades going as well. He's also about to grab that gold. But here comes GanZi once again with another push. And he's hoping to catch Sheth by surprise again. But this time he's also got Stim and Combat Shields and Siege Mode. So this is a very powerful push. And look at the Zerglings from Sheth going down bottom. So he actually has a flanking opportunity here.
I think Sheth might be setting up for some sort of a counterattack at the main, but it's fully walled off, and he has reinforcements there already. He's going to start working the rocks to the 3rd.
And that puts Sheth under supply as he loses 2, not 2, but 3 Overlords going down. And this is a great position for GanZi to be in. There's really no vulnerabilities at all, especially with that bunker coming up below. That's going to protect the tanks, too.
Yeah, and those tanks can also probably siege the gold from there, which is the interesting thing.
That's a really smart spot to be at. Almost barely in range of the gold.
Oh, come on. No, it's just not in sight. If he scanned, or if he had a Rax or something. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. GanZi focusing the rocks.
Big mistake.
But it looks like he's going to clean up
Doesn't
anyway.
even matter.
Those stemmed Marines just destroyed those Zerglings so fast.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's making his way up north. Now, there's no hatchery here. Now he's going to realize, okay, it's at the gold. Is he going to drop a scan? Is he just going to siege up and hold this fort down?
Yeah, he is definitely just going to siege up and hold this fort down. He's in a great position. He needs something to spot the gold, though. He really just needs something to get that extra +2 vision.
Could use the medevac.
Or the medevac, sure, yeah, anything. It doesn't matter. Scan, barracks.
Here comes some +1 armor Zerglings. They run in there, but the bunker is set up along with siege tanks. There's no way those Zerglings are going to be able to break in there. And now, you know, if GanZi wanted to, he could definitely move that medevac over to spot the high ground for these tanks, because the gold hatchery is totally in range of this siege tank in the front.
Yeah, it's very, very vulnerable right now. I just don't think that GanZi actually knows it's there yet, because there's no creep and he hasn't scouted it. So once it finishes, and this might actually be better for GanZi to let the gold finish, because then he'll have the potential to kill it, as opposed to Sheth being able to cancel.
That's very true.
And it is up now.
And it is. So the creep is starting to spread out. GanZi may immediately drop the comsat to reveal the vision or move an air unit over there to spot it. Right now he's He's definitely occupied with these Zerglings over here, but you're right. Just one medevac over there.
Sent his entire army there and killed the rocks? What? Why?
I don't know.
I guess he wants to get out that way.
Break the doors down is what he wanted to do. And a ninja hatchery coming up for Sheth as he prepares to flank this Terran encampment. I don't know, man. +1 armor Zerglings. Oh, they're actually 1-1 now. They're pretty good, but 2 bunkers, 2 tanks, and a mobile army moving in the middle, too. We're about to see if he can break this contain.
Oh, God. Does he have enough? I don't know. He's going to lose so much.
And he traded his entire army to just barely break. He didn't even break it, and now GanZi with the go-ahead walk into the natural, and there's no forces here to deal with this.
Oh, man. Sheth is starting to fall apart here. GanZi, the machine, has really stepped it up. He has turned his game up to the next level. Great macro throughout that game. Great positioning over there behind the third, tucked away in that corner. I love the bunker spots. I love where the tanks were. I mean, did you see how many Zerglings right there Sheth slammed into him with and just not even close? Didn't take it out.
And here comes the Banelings for Sheth. Desperation maneuvers. Now he decides to turn around, though. Those tanks destroying almost all the Banelings before they even hit anything valuable. And now GanZi dropping into the gold expansion at the same time dropping into the main. And he's got Marines everywhere. This is going to be a total stomping of Sheth. It's like the table's just reversed all of a sudden, and a GGGO has been shout out.